All right, so a lot of you have seen last year's video. We're up to almost 130,000 views, so I know it's a popular video, but I want to one-up myself on a more efficient, more logical way to drag a large game animal up a steep slope during the fall or winter. Lots of leaves, super slick, it's just a pain. So as a survivalist, we're always thinking 2 is 1, 1 is none, meaning you always want to try to carry an item that has more than one purpose. Before we continue, I want to bring you in on something you may not know about. Our classes every year. We have classes year-round in Western North Carolina, classes for men, classes for women, classes for kids, co-ed, 1-day classes, 2-day classes, 4-day classes, the white-tailed deer, how to process white-tailed deer, edible and medicinal plants, bushcraft, all the things you viewers would be interested in. Longer classes will be coming in 2025. The Primal Reset, that's for men and women, all based on wilderness survival skills. All I need from you is your email so I can let you know when these things are occurring. Go to the website, pikedantlerproject.com, and when you're prompted to get your free ebook, get your free ebook. It's a good book. But if you go to the website and you look around and you realize there's just 1 or 2 specific classes you want more information on, go ahead and still subscribe to the book. Also send me a direct email which classes you're very interested in, and I'll make sure you're at the top of the list to be the first ones to get information on the class you were curious about. That's it. Last year we did a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage using some pulleys, carabiners, and some rope. So what does every hunter already have that has ropes and pulleys already on it? You already have this. Your gambrel. Just use a gambrel. And it's even better because it's 4-to-1, not 3-to-1. This is a deer. Clearly it's already been field dressed. We're just using this to demonstrate how effective this is. Now if you're wondering, well, is it really that effective? Check this out. Last year, Kenny, how much did you weigh back then? Last year, about 200. About 200. So if I can pull a 200-pound man straight up a cliff using a gambrel, then any normal-sized deer with a gambrel it can be done. So we don't have a full deer right now, so I can't demonstrate that. Okay, so first thing, just like last year, I'm gonna actually do something a little different. I'm gonna tie my bow line or just a bite. So your bite is just something, it's a loop, permanent loop, it's fixed. So you can bite into it. What I'm gonna do is just put my knot through the loop, pull my string through, giving me a snare. So all I have to do now is put this around the deer's head, pull it tight, and then here I need to just tie another bite. So, I mean, you can do whatever kind of bite you want. I'm gonna go with another bow line. Okay, next. This is the end that you usually have the deer hanging from. It doesn't have the lock lever. Lock lever goes up top. So just bite my carabiner into my bite, and the work down here is done. Now we need an anchor point. All right, so from here, again, got a bow line. I'm just gonna bite in. Okay, that's not going anywhere. And now I just need to find an anchor point a little higher up. Ooh. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so now, guess what? Another bow line, or overhand on a bite, figure 8 on a bite. Just create a bite. Knowing we'll have to take it off, move it up, pull again. Constantly moving. If we can make this easily removable, let's do it. So I got my bite. I'll use this. The stick, that's relatively strong. All I gotta do is not fall down. Jeez, it is slick. So I create a bend in my line and put it through my bite. Okay. Then I put a toggle inside that bend, and I can actually work it down. Just pull the bite down until you get tension. Sometimes you got to work with it a little bit. And now we have a little bit of tension stored. We're ready to move the game. So if you don't know how to use a gambrel, it's very simple. When you want to pull the game, you just start pulling on the short end. You'd start pulling on the tag end, and when you need to lock it, take a break, you just push towards all your rope, and it binds up and locks. So let's get started. And what I can do, I can use my body weight and walk downhill, but we really don't need to. Depending on the size of your game, obviously. you don't get a lot of pulls from this. Okay, as long as the deer is stable there, what I can do is now start, I can take all my slack out and then work this back up to my anchor point. Jeez. Okay, that's about as far as we can go. Now to relieve this, I just take my stick out. All comes undone. Let's move to my next anchor point. Same thing, wrap it around, feed it through, put your toggle in. And then from here, if I don't want to go back downhill, I can just work it from here. It's not as smooth, have a little more resistance, but you see what's going on. Hopefully you understand it. It's very simple. Just use the gambrel to drag it up the hill versus hanging in a tree. Thanks for watching. Stay alive as long as you can. Don't forget to subscribe. There's really good stuff we're trying to get out to you. Stuff that may save your life one day.